Nick Leddy, welcome to San Jose, and I hate to do it like this. Let's just get this part out of the way. Surprising summer, right? You were with St. Louis and maybe never expected to become a San Jose Shark. Just how did that part go?
It's never easy with change, but, there are good things that come from it. You get to meet a lot of new people. I think for me, I didn't know really anyone on the team besides Ned.
Yeah.
I played with him in Detroit, so... It was a bit of a shock at first, but it's a part of hockey, which is unfortunate. But it goes back to meeting a ton of new guys. Everyone's been incredible. Made the transition super easy, and really looking forward to the year.
What a storied career, though, for you. A Minnesota product, played high school there, played college there, drafted into the NHL by the Minnesota Wild. Not just that, represented Team USA, 1,000 games under your belt, won a Stanley Cup. I mean, overall, and you've got plenty more years to go, I hope. What keeps you motivated?
Well, I think you just got to keep setting new goals for yourself. Obviously, winning is the ultimate goal, but that happens in stages too throughout the year. You want to make playoffs as one, and then once you make playoffs, then it's anyone's game. But, I think personally you just try and keep, setting goals for yourself and keep trying to improve as a player.
What was it like to come up really through the state of Minnesota, playing all your hockey, and ultimately to be drafted by the Wild? Minnesota is pretty much who you are. Is that still your roots?
Yep. I go back there every summer.
Yeah.
It was an amazing experience. It was actually that I got a pretty early... I guess I'm trying to think of a word how to say it, but I got traded 6 months in to Chicago. So I guess I got an early
realization
of the business side of hockey.
Yeah.
And, I think everything happens for a reason as well. So I couldn't have asked for a better start of my career.
Of all the things I mentioned before, between representing your country and getting the silver stick, getting to 1,000 games, and obviously winning the cup is pretty darn special, like you did in 2013. Does one stand out among the rest, or are they all just different and cool in every regard?
I think different. I mean, winning a Stanley Cup is by far the best accolade you could get in hockey. Personally wise, I think 1,000 games was a goal that I've always wanted to have, and that was one that really stood out to me ever since I got into the league. I think that was kind of that was the goal personally, for me, that I wanted to really do.
Longevity is awesome. Says a lot. Over the years, as you've been playing in this league, you've probably seen the Sharks go through multiple different phases and the eras of good teams and now the rebuilding process. Just curious, as of even last season, what was your outside impression of this hockey team, the people that are here and the direction it's going? And now being a part of it, were your impressions justified? Is it different here than you thought? Is it the same? Is it exactly what you thought it might be?
Well, first of all, I think there's a lot of excitement. You look at the young talent, and those are the guys leading the way. They're driving the bus, and we're going to need them to do that every night. And you look at the young talent, and they're going to do it. From what I've seen, they're first on the ice. They're always working on their game, and that's what you want for the young guys to lead the way and even bring us old guys around.
Let me ask you, as a veteran D-man in this league, when you're paired in a game or for several games with a veteran D partner, is that different than if you're partnered up with somebody who's relatively new in the NHL? Will you treat your D partner different? Will you be more of a mentor versus two veteran colleagues? What is that like from your experience? And it could be with the Sharks or anybody else. What's that like?
For me, I don't think I'm going to be tell you how to do everything. I think for me, I want to help you any way I can, but I want you to figure it out too. So I think if you want to come to me and ask me a question about a certain play or how to play certain things, then I'm more than willing to give my opinion and how I feel, but I'm not going to be, the guy sitting here telling you to do this and this, because I might play something differently than you or vice versa.
Right. So you're there for support, but you're not going to be the outgoing one to be another coach out there necessarily.
Yeah.
Not going to coach them up.
No.
I don't know how the goalie situation here is going to shake out, but obviously Askarov, highly touted, and the Sharks brought in Nedeljkovic too. Those are two goalies that love to play the puck. And from the D-man perspective, do you like that? Do you like knowing that they're trying to help be part of getting the puck up the ice too?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
We had it with Bennington and Hofel and St. Louis. So it makes a world of a difference. Being able to bypass a forecheck.
Yeah, right.
Maybe taking a few less hits during the year. It makes a world of a difference.
You've got a great beard. That's a weird thing for me to say to you in our first conversation ever, but
thank you.
That looks almost thick and to the point where it gets itchy.
No,
nice and soft.
Yeah, it's been around for quite a while, except for the Lou days. So that tradition is still going on strong, and it's funny. Nobody ever seems to complain when you have to shave it all the time.
Yeah, right. I hear you. The NHL has already implemented the new relaxed dress code. You're a guy that's been around the league a lot. I don't know if you have traditions or superstitions. What's your idea on how this might shake out, and what's your plan dressing-wise this year?
I think I'll just do whatever the team ends up wanting to do. I'm not really a trendsetter in that way, but I grew up on having to wear a suit at all times.
Right.
Even away from the rink, I still remember my first 4 or 5 years, I had to wear a suit to the movie theater if I was going there, or suit pants and button-down shirt.
You're saying for like any team activity, basically?
No, or just like outside, if you just wanted to go to a movie or go to dinner, that was what you had to wear.
Wow. So that's what you're used to. That feels
Yes.
right, feels comfortable to you. Getting settled in here in San Jose, how's that gone? I mean, you've come here a lot as an opponent, part of the visiting team. Now that you're in California, I know it hasn't been long. Any thoughts or first impressions there?
Well, the weather's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. Wait until February.
Yeah,
we still wear flip-flops in February. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, you don't see too many clouds here, so it's been great.
And last thing here, just joining this team and where it's at. It was an interesting summer in that the draft went well, even some more young players coming up and taking steps. But, the blue line especially to be fortified, guys like Klingberg and Orlov and yourself brought in specifically. What do you think the emphasis is for early in this season? Like what's the first, hopefully, impression this Sharks team can make, like right out of the gate?
Well, you want to win games right away. I think, with adding a little bit of veteran presence back there, you look at the way we play and have played throughout our career, I think, and obviously with the young talent up front, you want to get them the puck as quick as possible. You want to defend, obviously, that's your first job, but being able to get the puck to them quick and letting them do their thing is, I've learned over the years you'd rather be playing offense than defense.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I said this to Tyler Toffoli last year. You were frustrating to play against, as with the Sharks for so many years. Now it's great to have you on this side. So, Nick, I appreciate the time.
Thank you very much.
All right.